3, 2, 1.
And welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 140. We're in the 40s. I think I said this before, Bruno, but like when we started the 30s, when we started the 40s, we'd be midway through January.
That sounds like something you would have said. Yeah.
Yeah. Joining me this week, we got Bruno and we got Tuzin.
Hello.
Yeah. He's here.
100 episodes ago. Guess what we were talking about?
Didcast?
Not even close. I told Bruno this was going to be a good week for it.
Oh, no. I think are we past Didcast? I think we are.
Didcast is like July-ish.
Is it?
Really? I thought the first one was in the 30s.
Two. The third one should be coming up soon, I thought. I thought it was like February
Not
or March.
until after we hit the next... It's not until April that I would think about it.
I don't think it's that long. Because if it's every 52 from the first one...
It was like 17 the first one.
Yeah, we gotta be getting close.
How do I search our podcasts? Apparently I can't.
I don't...
Spotify? Or anywhere that you consume your
last
podcasts?
69 was 14, 69, 117. I don't know if that actually follows a pattern, but it has to be close.
Well, I think we tried to go yearly. But I don't know.
What? I have to do math now?
14, 69, 117. Yeah, that sounds about yearly. Yeah. I didn't realize it was that soon. I didn't realize it was 14 that we did the first one.
Yeah, calculator. So it's 14 plus 52 is 66 plus some Does that make sense?
Did I miss the third
69
Didcast?
plus 52 equals 121.
Nick, halt.
No,
did you hear what this man just asked?
No, I
didn't. Right? I was talking to myself.
Did I miss the third Didcast?
No, I think I did 3 Didcasts, right?
Yeah, we're on the next one.
Better.
Technically, the next one's on 169-ish.
Nice.
So you still got months.
When does that work?
29 weeks. You have like 29 weeks till we have the next one.
5 months.
Again, like July, like I said. If not randomly August, but we'll get there when we get there. So no, we're not close. I knew we're not close. I haven't even gone over this week's episode yet. This is 100 weeks ago. What's trending in the meme world? What's trending in the meme world? GameStop.
Right now? Then GameStop?
Buying GameStop was episode 40.
We're almost going back full circle.
Yeah, because
that's like happening.
GameStop is up 57% today, I think. This article has like plus 50%.
That's nutty.
Yeah, it was up to like 90 at one point. Me and Fee were watching it in the middle of the day working.
Like, I guess this article is a few days old now. It was last updated today. And I'm assuming the stock tickers are like...
They brought on some important person thing.
Yeah, apparently we can't afford bankrupting the bankrupt GameStop of like 100 episodes ago.
Why not?
Apparently none of us were right where we should just get Wall Street bets to invest in GameStop till it's worth 3 to 4 times its actual value. Apparently that one fucking aged like milk.
Oh, by the way, your Bitcoin update, or not Bitcoin, Jesus, Bitcoin is 37,000. It was down to 32. It was up at like 45 though. It's going absolutely nuts. I don't understand it.
Next week's episode is a piece of history. If it was gonna
Yeah.
if there was gonna be a podcast like highlight reel we ever did, it would be one of the greats.
Like the next review, the 100 episodes later thing.
Yeah, next week.
Okay,
Next
I'm
week
not
is
gonna peek. I
mwah.
don't want to know.
No,
I won't.
next week it's an argument we all knew and love.
Oh
It's
boy.
Well, you don't know which one though. We've had a few of
I
them.
know, but oh boy. I'm excited.
I'm lost.
How are you lost?
I don't know what's going on.
So what we've been doing is we take a dive 100 episodes in the past every time we start the podcast.
Oh,
So we were
And
talking 100
episodes.
episodes ago, which is about 2 years. We were talking about buying and like redoing GameStop.
oh,
Because at the time it was like bankrupting. Like everyone was like, "Yeah, it's about kaputs."
Yeah, it's dead. And now like lately it's going crazy.
Now we got
Hmm.
memes off of the galore, and people are just investing because Wall Street bets.
Wall Street bets.
Okay.
They're crazy. They're crazy.
First thing I need to fucking like get off my like chest today.
Yeah.
How long does it take for your washing machine to run if you're doing a load of like clothes?
an hour
A
or 30
while.
minutes.
No.
30
not
minutes?
mine. Mine's more
30
probably
minutes.
like an
My
hour.
dryer's an hour.
Thank you, Dit. What does yours take, Bruno?
It's too long. So
What
I
How
fixed
old
it
is
once.
it though?
It's
is it
not-
broken?
Not ancient, but it's not new.
Is it
A little
pre high
bit.
efficiency?
No, it is high efficiency. So
Okay, at work today. Oh, sorry.
you got to know. There's more story. You ask, is it broken? I fixed it
Bruno
once,
fixed?
right?
Okay.
Kind of. So my washer would take forever, right? And it's got a digital display that tells me like how many minutes are left. You know, it starts at about an hour, it does its thing, gets to the spin cycle or the rinse and spin cycle. And it says 19 minutes left. I swear to God, every time I walked past that goddamn washing machine, it said 19 minutes on it. It would sit on 19 minutes for 19 minutes, I think.
Are you putting towels and stuff in?
No, anything. I don't care what it was.
Wash like a single sock and see how long it takes.
So I went and started diagnosing. Okay. Turns out on the inlet, there's a screen over the cold and hot water. And it has some schmoo in it. So I was like ripping these things out of this thing. They didn't want to come off. And I cleaned them, put it back in. 19 minutes meant 19 minutes from then on. I think I need to do it again.
Just
been
take
a
out the
while.
filter. Easy.
So when you put up your washer and you hit start, you expect it to take 50 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like,
I think I've been washing
not even
clothes-
me. My washer expects itself to take 50 minutes. Next
Any
time
machine
I put
I've used is like 20 some minutes to like 30 minutes, 35 at most. I would ever like.
Next time I put a load of wash in, I will take a picture of the screen with how many minutes are left. If I go like, yo, this shit's dirty, clean it, it's like an hour and 40 minutes, I think.
I had this revelation at work today when I'm like, yeah, you never put we never put your stuff clothes in the washer if you have dryer going because it's gonna take so much quicker to wash and they sit there. And people are like, what do you mean? It takes like an hour for both. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Any machine I use is like 20 to 30 minutes and the wash is done.
No.
So
I get
Bruno,
that
can I make a
wishy-wash.
request?
Oh, sure.
Can you do a time lapse of your washer timer next to an actual timer?
Fucking, if I can find a clock, sure.
I'll buy
I
you a
like how
clock.
that's your delimiter. If I can find a physical clock, not that I'd have to like set up something to time lapse
Just leave your
for
phone there
15
for an
minutes.
hour or two.
I could do it in post. I don't care. I can make it happen. When I
But it would
I
be
mean,
real without an actual clock and a banana.
oh my
did you?
fucking
But
god.
how long does your washer take?
30 minutes flat 'cause it's not censored.
Thank you. Why do you need your clothes to be washing for 50 fucking minutes? How dirty do you are
I think
like?
the
No,
problem
that's
with a
like
lot of
just
them is the
normal.
water can't get in and the water can't get out. I know a lot of them, if it's not cleaned right, they can't drain, and the washer will keep spinning, trying to drain the water and can never drain.
Yeah, I think that's me.
Like that's why yours would sit at 19 minutes, is because it's like I gotta drain.
Yeah,
And it's
it's
like
trying to like
I still
rinse
got
and then
water. I gotta
drain and then
drain.
rinse and then drain. Yeah, I think that's my problem, honestly.
And the
I feel like
sensor's
I'm
like,
not.
this is the drain phase. Why are we not at the right water level yet?
I feel like I'm not washing my clothes right.
Just do 2
Ha-
washer cycles.
Maybe. I don't know.
You guys said I've been told this so many times a day. I do multiple cycles. Like I don't understand. I don't think I understand how to use a washer.
Okay, I
think
don't
Wait,
do
I like
you do
I
multiple
multiple
cycles.
wash cycles?
what?
I was joking when I said do multiple cycles.
No, people have told me this today. They're like, yeah, they'll set it for like 2 like spin cycles or something like that. I'm like, I don't. I guess I've
How
never read
old's
my
their
washing machine.
washer? Or
All
how
right,
fancy is it that has multiple
let me give
selections?
you some information, right? When I go off-roading on these like poker runs or whatever, and I
Mhm.
come back and I am coated head to toe in mud, right? I take those
Head to
clothes
toe.
off in the garage. I let them sit there so they dry. So that like they're fully dried and caked. I try and like whack as much of this shit off as I can, and then I put them in the washer. I have a pre-wash function. I use it. I'm trying to get all that shit off before I go through a wash cycle.
So it's not all just poopy water?
Yeah. Like
I
that
didn't mean to
that's the
deem
only
that to
time
you.
I ever do that really.
I meant
But
to send it to podcast, but I wasn't paying attention.
So here's my question for you guys. How do you wash your towels? Do you do like a separate load for just towels, or what do you
Yes.
throw
yeah.
them in with? Because whenever I clean stuff with towels, it gets like all that stuff on everything, especially like sweatpants. Like you get all like those furry things on sweatpants and stuff if you wash it with a towel.
I mean, this is the fucking level of like washer and dryer
Oh
I
That's
no,
what mine
I
is
dealt with.
too.
see I got fancy shit.
No,
I
no,
can
no.
tell it
You
how
got
dirty
cold,
it is.
cold. You got warm, cold, and you got hot, cold. That's the level.
Well, because it
So
starts cold,
okay,
then it gets hot, or it starts
I have
hot, then it gets
5
cold.
temperature settings. I have 5. Then I have how fast or hard or whatever do you want it to spin. So like if I'm doing towels, I say spin the shit out of it. And then I go, how dirty is it? So I could be like, hey, this is pretty dirty. Really wash it.
See,
And
me and
then
Nick got them rental washers that the places don't want to
yeah,
have to
I
deal with
have
the,
an
like a
actual
circuit
washer.
board and stuff to maintain.
Or I like fucking had to use the college ones that had 3 goddamn buttons. I'm trying to find a picture of them, but it was like, do you want your clothes washed, or washed?
All right. So like this is like an easy trip, right? This is like I didn't go through much shit. And these are my jeans. After I've shaken them off and let them dry already. So like there's shit on not shit, but there's dirt on them. They're very dirty.
Yes.
So,
I mean, I feel like it's an extreme use case.
correct. But you started talking about multiple like
I'm talking about people on their average day. Like, what are they doing in
oh
life?
no, no. I just washed my clothes.
God, I was so riled up about this today. Um, but I, mine or dryers suck.
It's easy
feel
to
like
make something wet. It's harder to make something dry.
Knock on wood, my dryer is very old, works fine, and doesn't break.
it can like
Tomorrow, Bruno's gonna put a load in. It's just not
No,
gonna.
I
It's just
knocked
gonna
on
be
wood.
blowing
It's
cold.
fine.
It's gonna be blowing cold air and just spinning cold air.
I can have like shirts that are like on fire when I pull them out, yet my socks are just like, haha, no.
What is it? Electric?
Yes.
I don't know. I have propane,
Or Nick,
so I
the
don't know.
dryers at Pit Bradford that would constantly break and just spin your clothes around and do nothing. Or I love the washers at Pit that would break but wouldn't stop filling with water. And when it was time to take your clothes out, it was just a washer full of cold ass water and soap, and your clothes were completely drenched. That happened to me like 5 times.
I
And
had
then you
that
had to do
happen
like
when I do my laundry at like sorry.
you had to do like 3 dryer cycles and they're still a little damp at the end.
Do you think we could find that website, the Pitt Bradford Laundry website? Can I like just see what's the status of this? For
To check on washing machines?
yes.
Pit Bradford had one.
That's what I mean. I'm trying to find it right now. Laundry view. Heck yeah. Um Screenshots.
Can you
No.
still get into
Start?
it?
It wasn't like private at all, I don't believe.
There was an app for it too. Oh no, the website made you download an app, I think, Nick. And then you had to enter in a special code.
No, right here. It's right here.
Nope, it's here. Unscared, fully into it. Jimmy's washing his laundry.
They awkwardly tried to make the laundry room look correct, but the spacing of it is like just not right.
Yo, that's a lot of available stuff. I'm surprised. Does unavailable
So
mean someone's in it, or does unavailable mean it's broken?
probably broken, to be honest with you.
Oh, the gray is out of order. Yeah, they're broken. They're broken as shit.
I mean, I doubt anyone's on campus right now, so
Fair point.
I tried to use I always tried to use the washer dryers in the back right corner. Those are my favorite.
Oh, because the dryers are right across and you can just whip it in.
Uh-huh. Plus, there was always a dryer available because there was only 4 washers, so the likelihood that there was more than 4 loads.
That looks like the place to be, not gonna lie to you.
Or the
Sometimes I'd
best is those things that are in the bottom of the screen there, Bruno. If the dryers would have clothes in them for more than 2 days, campus security would come in, take the clothes out of those dryers, and put them in a pile near those white lockers at the bottom there. Or the white dryers, like to the left more.
Nice. Nice.
And it would just be a massive pile of clothes because people would do laundry and just leave it for a month or 2. Like my freshman year, someone did a full load of laundry in the first week and then never went back for their clothes.
and it's like not even exaggerating. People just like leave their shit there for forever.
And then complain that it's on the floor. It's like you washed it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, they'll be like moving out and be like, "Oh, I can't believe they dumped my clothes on the floor." It's like, "Oh, I haven't seen you wear that shirt since the first week." It's like, "Yeah, fucking wonder why." Oh my shit, you can like rotate this view. Oh my god.
Wait, you telling me they have technology? Oh
It's just
my god.
I
I don't
wouldn't
know
really
how
call
to
that rotating. I would call that like 4 different pictures.
Brenda, I don't know how to describe this to you, but that whole back left corner doesn't exist, but it's not like there's a chunk missing of the building. Like I don't know why the dimensions look so off, but it is.
Yeah. I expected it to be kind of wonky, to be honest with
I
you.
like all the out of order machines too.
Oh, let's look at if you need to check
It's
the
great.
other on the you have to switch it now, Bruno. You have to go to the other one, the top left.
Oh, the other ones where I would go to a lot because it would be empty half the time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was
How do
clutch when
I
we were living in Dorn.
how do I go to the other one?
Change property.
Change
top right.
property?
No, back. See 300 Campus Drive.
Yeah.
Drop it down.
Oh, there's a drop down arrow. I see. My
I would go
this was the
here.
clutch.
fucking with it.
This is where I would go.
Like, why aren't
Oh.
all laundromats like this? This just makes sense. You have a washer and a
No.
dryer.
It was so clutch when you got the ones at the very corner, in the bottom corner. You got those ones. Oh, that was clutch.
This would break more than the other place though, because
Oh my god.
campus maintenance would never come out to this building.
Mm,
Yeah, you'd have like half your dryers and half your washers broken, but they wouldn't even
unfortunate.
they'd be staggered. So you
And
couldn't even just like, oh,
that folding
sorry.
table isn't there. And there's a whole nother section of this building that is not in this picture. Like there's a actual lounge in this building.
Yeah, like honestly, there was like a 55-inch TV, I'd say, just mounted up on the wall in here that no one ever hung out. That you could have like a private like like a semi decent private like thing at night that you'd have like one or two random people come to do laundry.
They'd probably just
The
chill with
problem
you
is
too.
you couldn't change the channel on the TV and it was set to the campus channel.
That is true.
Ah,
You could have
screw
probably
it.
plugged an Xbox in.
Somebody could make that happen.
My old phone had an IR blaster and I would change it. But newer phones don't have them anymore, so
I know. It's one thing. Why did he have to get rid of that with phones? What was the problem with that? I guess space. Who knows?
Did they ever use it?
I didn't use it much. I had
I
them,
used
though.
it a lot because I would lose my remote, especially at school. Like I would lose the remote because Cody or Zach would lose it somewhere. So I would just pull out my phone.
Man, I'm glad that exists. I'm glad I can just access my old college's like laundry room availability.
They
That's
shut us out of everything else though.
oh yeah, everything else, but not that. I didn't use that a single fucking time when I was at college either. Never. Hmm. Um. So, I talked to you about this week, Bruno, but we started using Discord for like not work, but not like not work.
So you didn't tell me much. Like,
So it's like we have one from people at like for people I work with, we have a Discord to talk about things.
yeah, like a server, a
Yeah,
Discord server.
just to, like talk somewhere else. But I use my personal Discord because, that's what I'm logged into and like I can easily
Mhm.
respond in. I just my profile pictures my face slapped on an anime girl
It
with my
is.
Glock out.
Do you want me to find it so I can show them, or is that too much?
Whatever. I
Wait,
don't care. What
what?
do you
Do you
mean
not know
what?
what his picture is?
Oh, right now I thought Nick said in college.
No.
Like
No.
Am I lost and confused?
Probably.
yes.
Right now or
His Discord profile picture right now.
right now? Yeah, I know what that is.
He's talking
Yes.
about having a Discord server with people from work.
Oh, and he doesn't want them. Sorry, I got a text.
It's not
and
that I
my
don't want
brain
them to see
went
it.
It's not
to-
that he
They
does.
just they just
Did you
see it
go
because it's
eyebrows or no
eyebrows.
eyebrows?
with eyebrows.
I don't remember.
I think so.
I
It's
think
hard
I
to tell.
see
It's
him.
kind of small. I love the edit.
So this is Glock Girl.
So side tangent on this
Hold
for
on.
now.
Yeah, hold on. Before that, I need to show them what I actually did here. Like, what I accomplished. So, like, I
So-
mean, you can tell.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Side tangent. I've been thinking about trying to find an artist on Fiverr that will paint that'll like use the same animation style and make
I'm
make
sure
it look
you could.
real.
I'm
I know.
sure you could.
This is the lineup I'd show them. Be like, this is where I started, and I need the next one.
My friend that barely knows Photoshop did this. Can you draw this for real?
for $5.
Get the eyes
I
right.
guarantee you could.
Yes. It's on my list of things to do. But like it brings up a point of like, you know, to, like it's just the life. It's like at some point you got to be like, yeah, my profile picture is my face photoshopped onto an
Not only
thing.
is it some anime girl, it's from a pretty obscure anime too.
That you guys can't even keep up with the subtitles.
Oh, dude, it was
No.
so hard.
It's like one of the hardest.
Did you guys
Um,
finish Panzer or whatever?
No. not
Did we
since-
finish?
Well, I had to leave early because you just
No,
decided
we
to start ignoring us.
Look,
fell asleep
my
last
internet
night.
was fucking shitting itself.
Oh,
I was tired
showed
last night. I fell asleep, but I woke
for
up and
work.
Bruno
I
was gone
showed
pretty early.
someone, like, they said, "Oh, it's the server keeps kicking me out." I ran a constant ping to Google, and I said, "As soon as you get disconnected, call me
Oh yeah,
right away."
that's what
And
I
they'll
started doing.
call, and I'll show them the constant ping, and I'll be like, "See this? Like 50 pings in a row dropped." I'm like, "It's your Wi-Fi." And they're like, "Well, why isn't the person next to me having issue?" I'm like, "Are they using the same program?" And they're like, "No, they're just on email." And I'm like, "That's why." Or like even
Yeah.
Zoom calls won't drop right away. Yo, that oh, for some reason I read your time to live as your ping, and I'm like, "That's awful." Do dash T. Or you have to do dash T after.
I just did this yesterday.
Oh,
It's
why wasn't a
fine.
ping in then?
Because I think I clicked it or something stupid. I don't know.
Oh, and I tried to cancel her ping with Control C, and it wasn't canceling. And I'm like,
Are you
It
hiding
just
this
did
or
the same
showing
thing.
this?
I was
What,
showing it. That was Google's IP, not mine.
Oh, I thought you. Never mind.
leaked.
This is the show that Nick got Glock Girl from.
It's your
So-
superpower is a Glock.
Ranked
Two of them.
57.
Two of them.
2 of them.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's 133,000 members.
I would be. My
It
favorite.
was
Oh.
it was a fine show.
12
6.5.
episodes.
It was
quick.
at least a 7.
I think I put it as a 7 in my list.
Well, I
It
mean,
was at least.
look what the
7.
score was 6.5, so
The-
close to your guys's.
It's probably because I couldn't read it. That's my fucking sentiment to that statement.
No, it was eh. It wasn't spectacular.
Mm-mm.
The
thought it was
Panzer Girls are
absolutely-
better.
God, that anime. It's so bad. It's so good. Like, it was definitely like an obscure topic someone thought about in their life and just said, "I'm making this."
I'm upset
uh,
you guys are having me watch anime that doesn't have a second season out yet.
There's no second season.
There's no second season in that.
No, but like,
Look, it's a good
Demon
show.
Hunter, Demon
Demon
Slayer.
Slayer.
I can't remember what it's called. Demon Slayer.
Slayer.
And Hunter x Hunter. I get so upset.
You're telling me 148 episodes isn't a second season to you?
I need more. I hate these open endings.
It's just anime, though.
That's
Like-
yeah.
Okay. Oxygen's just there, Nick.
What?
Go without oxygen. Just
Nick,
there.
one of our shows that we'll be watching at some point started coming out the other day.
What's that?
7 Deadly Sins. They dropped
Really?
that today.
I was
Yeah.
not expecting it. Didn't the other one just drop?
Yeah.
Oh, was it like a part 1, part 2? Is that why you got
Yeah,
cut?
that's why I was so pissed.
Okay.
I got an email today that it's like, hey, this started releasing.
Woo!
So Pog.
Yeah.
So maybe in like 4 weeks. I would be down to rewatch the first half of it with you too, because you'll need that.
I need to finish this goddamn Panzer Academy.
We can finish it after the podcast.
I know.
I'm up
I just
for it.
I fell like right asleep last night. I fell asleep
Oh.
on the floor.
Jesus Christ.
I like sometimes I like want to stretch out like so like my lumbar support
Yeah.
support like goes so my stomach goes up, but sometimes I want to lay on the floor so it like the opposite effect. So I was just like laying on the floor and I passed out, like face first in my pillow. And like I woke up and I'm like, what time is it? And I'm like, Bruno's gone, must be late. And it was like 12. So unless he like poofed somewhere else, or I couldn't read time.
I think I was just doing stuff and left. I don't know.
What else?
The server's not freaking out as bad this week, so that's
Yeah,
good.
because we closed
Because I
every
restarted
freaking
it like
tab.
6 times. Look, it's not
Yeah, what's
freaking.
that?
It's being
The-
nice.
Oh, Bruno. Your theory about the plate, the wall plates was disproved, and I can't explain to you why it was disproved, but it was.
The theory about the wall plates.
Yeah, from like last week, the whole what they did, why there was like two 206s,
Oh
207.
yeah. The image that I see in the server right now. That one. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, apparently it was disproved. By
How so?
apparently, I was told it was disproved.
Details.
I don't know. I
need details, Nick. I'm so confused by them.
have no idea how to tell you it was disproved, but it was disproved.
If you could explain this, how would you explain these wall plates right now?
7 used to be 207, now it's 357. 206, 207 used to be 206, 207, now they're 349, 322. They're probably on 2 separate switches at one point.
These all go to patch panels though. Like,
Well, they probably were on 2 separate patch panels or something.
then why were
But
there
now-
two 206?
But why? Yeah, why did 206 get written here and then replaced here and re-replaced with 350?
Because the 206 at the top became 349, and they replaced 206 with 350.
But 208
But then
was right.
why 357? Yeah, 208. That one, fine.
I don't know, Nick, fix it. It's your job.
And they're both plate 28.
Yeah, they were both the same plate number. I came up with a whole elaborate scheme of what happened.
I hated
I don't
having to
remember any of it.
hand trace every single cable at my old job. Plug in a tester, go to the patch panel with a little magic wand, and wait for the beeps. That sucked so much.
So it's one of your favorite weeks of the year.
Is it?
CES.
Oh, yeah. It sucks this year. Like,
Yeah.
it is awful this year. It is so like laptop focused because no one wants to release anything major because products are so constrained. Like 3080 Ti is on indefinite hold by Nvidia until they can like have a solid 3080 supply.
So I should use my money elsewhere right now.
Upgrade to the new Intel CPUs coming out.
No. Probably not compatible.
Yes, they are. They work on Z490.
What is some of this crap?
Well, let's just hold our horses now, Mr. Scrolls a lot. Flying taxis. Because I'm going to hop in
Concept.
one of these.
A vertical takeoff flying taxi that looks like somebody tried to strap a jetpack to something. Do you understand how loud this thing would be?
Well,
like-
electric motors.
Have you ever heard a quadcopter? Like a drone?
Yeah.
This is a giant one.
Whee!
Oh my god.
Runs on batteries. Battery powered. Quiet. Brrr.
That doesn't make it's the rotors that are the problem.
But the engines will be absolutely silent.
Sure.
LG rollable and flexible screens. Because
Oh yeah, I saw
'Cause-
those. They're pretty neat.
I could see some uses for this. Like, this is the new stupid technology that I'm like, all right, that's okay. Keep working on that one.
I want to roll up my phone at the end of the day and just shove it in my pocket. Like a fruit roll up.
I mean, like, think about like having your phone and just being like, "Oh, it's a phone," and then all of a sudden, "Oh, it's a tablet." You just
Looking
roll
at
it
your
out some more.
phone, and all of a sudden the wind blows, and your phone bends over backwards.
Yeah, I just don't want like wait till it gets flimsy. Like wait till I'm like trying to keep my phone up
Yeah.
and like
You're
Yeah.
watching
gotta
TV. You're watching YouTube while you're laying in bed, and instead of you dropping your phone on your face, your phone just flops in your face.
yeah, Bruno. Think of the hardships.
This is gonna make it
Um,
so hard for me to watch YouTube at 12:30 a.m. watching the same video that I normally watch to fall asleep.
hmm,
Hmm.
um, hmm. Dump the double A's for the solar panel. We talked about this last week.
Yeah, with the $80,000 TV that comes with a fancy
One hundred
remote.
$50,000.
Sorry.
Man, I don't want to fucking have to charge my remote. As asinine as that sounds, I'd rather
It'll
like
work like the calculators, Nick.
Yeah, so I'm
no.
sitting in the dark trying to find a flashlight to charge my remote.
Well, no, it'll still have a normal. It'll still have a battery that will last for like a
Oh,
couple of days, but it will
fuck.
slowly trickle charge.
Because I'll
He
fucking
forgot
put
to
it up
leave
the.
the remote upside down.
Yeah, like that would be, or if you lose it in your couch, or
Oh,
if you're
where's
not
the
home for a
remote?
couple of days.
Gotta sit it out in the sun.
Man, the next one's just a shitty farming sim, but they've added 3D. Like they've somehow, I think, made a
No,
shitty like.
no, it's not even that. It's a shitty farming sim that John Deere half-ass put their tractors into to try and get people to buy them without having to actually show them the real tractor. That's what that
Yeah.
is.
I don't know. I feel like it's just shitty all around.
It is. It really is.
I feel like we need to get one of these.
Somebody'll love the robotic cuddle bunny.
Do you want one? Did?
Me? No.
No,
Did? I think he does.
no.
I think that's
It'll
the
watch him
secret to
play
an idea.
WoW on his lap while it's purring, apparently.
Yeah.
Sounds
We'll like
great
link
to
it up
me.
to like whenever he's doing bad in our raid, it'll like start to like want more cuddles.
Did I need an
It'll be-
updated image with your robotic cuddle buddy?
Do you think I just work for free, Bruno? You know how long I had to
Probably.
work on that image?
Yeah, I do
I know you don't
actually.
get I know you don't get free $500 like lunches anymore or dinners.
Excuse me?
Whenever he went to like these stupid events that he'd set up for, and you get
Oh,
paid to
yeah.
sit there eat,
Oh,
and then
but
like
that was not a
I remember.
$500 dinner, Nick.
No, it was not.
well, it was free plus whatever your salary was for like the overtime.
No,
What
it was
was
a
it?
flat 100,
Oh, that
which is
sucks,
why
then.
it was better for me to take it because I was making less than everyone else in the company. For everyone else, it was worth a lot less percentage-wise.
Nick, you want some bees?
Dog, I'll respect bees if they stay like 10 feet away from me. I'll socially distance myself from the bees to protect them. So, yeah,
Like, what is this doing? Is my question.
I think it cleans them like
Mhm.
automatically, or they brings them up so you can easily clean them. I think it just like
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't either. It's
I'm
who
sure it
knows?
helps in some way.
Yeah, sure does. Looks like it would.
Dog, the next thing is like these weird ass like robots.
They're
I don't,
the robots you find in Giant. That's all they are.
dude. I'm about ready to commit a hate crime against Marty, the
They
fucking
just get
boop,
in
boop,
the way.
boop, boop. This
Hold on.
Discord,
This shit's talking about loading a dishwasher.
dog. I
That's
have a hard
hard.
enough time.
I can't load
I
a
have.
goddamn dishwasher.
I know this thing's supposed to be like discarded.
That's one of
Slammed
my
it against
most hated tasks.
Yeet.
Loading the
It's the
dishwasher.
dish eater.
Maybe I'll buy one of these. Maybe.
What's the other one do?
The bot care, the shorter fellow is able to keep an electronic eye on your health concerns.
Well, I don't trust that fucker.
While the tall one can load your dishwasher or pour you bottles of wine. to make the other one hate you.
God, I wanna live in a world like I'm
I
ready
like
for
how they put
like
eyes on it to make it more socially accepted.
But then there's just this camera chilling on the top of it.
Yeah, instead of putting the cameras in the eyes, the engineer and design
It's like,
department did
oh
not
shit.
meet eye to eye.
Slap a webcam on the top of it.
Because they have see-through displays now. Why not just use like one-way glass or something too? Because you don't have to see the camera, just to see you.
man, I wanna live in a I wanna fight the robot war. I can't wait till like one day just be
To break
like
out the Mosin and start clapping some robot cheeks.
clapping some robots from distance when they get close, pull off my sawed off shoddy and just start blasting electronics.
I'm
Can't
in.
wait. That's the
I'm in.
only apocalypse I want to live through. I've decided I just want to die if apocalypse happens. I don't want to have to be bothered to survive. Think of how like hard it would be.
At least make that call when shit's real dark, okay?
Like if the next ice age comes and I'm gonna have to like huddle in an igloo and like go out and like fight wolves for food, I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm
Okay.
like, if we're gonna have to live through like massive ass hurricanes every week because we fucked up the climate, no, I'm not living through that. Like I'm not gonna like boat my way to work every day because there's still goddamn like
What, you don't want to have a canoe? Find your canoe work partner so you can both canoe to work?
I don't wanna battle monkeys. Like I think they're gonna well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to battle monkeys. Apes
Okay.
together strong.
I mean, they are.
I think we'd have a better chance against robots than apes.
But robot alone pretty strong.
Robots can't make more robots easily.
Have you
Yet.
seen some of these things?
Yeah, I think we have a better chance of like if you eliminate a robot, like eventually they're gonna run out of like plastic and stuff. Like I feel like we have a better
Okay.
chance against them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dad, you want your custom
Ah,
lipstick? The digital
isn't cool,
lipstick
but it's
mixer
Will it
from
make me pretty?
whatever that company's actual
I think it's
pronunciation
just
is.
interesting that like it was mateable.
Mateable?
Able to be made.
Yes.
I understood. I got that wavelength going, I think.
I guess on your phone you could just like pick your hex value
I
and
want
bam.
I want a pink today instead of like normal skin tone. I want the pink one. And it'd just
Hey,
be like,
this
yeah,
one
okay.
I think it yeah.
But then again, not for me. I don't care.
I feel like something like this could somehow benefit me one day though.
Have you ever worn lipstick?
No, but I think the concept of like making things be able to blend colors.
I'll take that. I
I think
understand that.
the technological like realm it
Okay.
opens of like I don't
But
know.
I feel
Like
like
what if you could
it's just
what if
printing.
what if you could like pick your car's color every day cuz you could somehow like
But that's not what this is. This
no,
is
but
a
it
consumable
opens the realm of a
product that's
possibility of like choice. You're not like hard choice. It's like
you
I
go to
think it
Lowe's, buy a
opens
can of paint.
well, yeah. I don't know. I think it opens a world of thought, and that's what I'm excited about with.
RGB forever.
Yeah, see, I mean, RGB got big. Choose whatever color you want for your case. It can go all white, but he could go all red if you wanted
That's
to
the
now.
thing I hate about people who are like anti RGB though, is like it doesn't have to be rainbow. It's RGB is better than a static color. I hate it when
It is.
computers were like, "This is static yellow. This is static blue.
It
This is
was
static
always red. It was always red.
Gamer.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
like
know.
a matte black finish with RGB, if anything.
I think some of the PCs from our generation are going to look more timeless than the old ones. Because if you look at old PCs, they're just like, look at this brown ass PCB mixed with this green board, like
Yeah. And this
in this
off-white case that looks dirty to begin with.
It was dirty the day it was produced. Like Yeah, I'm surprised those PCs look shit
Like,
nowadays.
I feel like my computer case is just like the bog standard. It's a computer. It's got a big window on the side. It's black. It's a square. You know, it's not some crazy
Hmm.
shape. I don't know.
Hyper fast gaming control.
So what is
Is this
this?
like the
Like
end?
the gaming glove?
Yeah, that never worked out in
Oh,
life.
we're anticipating shit again. Anticipating brain and muscle signals.
I saw something. I'll bring this article up later. Let me. We'll move on. But yes, clever can.
Fancy toilet.
I I want my toilet to talk to me.
I mean, like,
Can I?
isn't this huge in Japan? Like
Yeah.
bidets and fancy shit.
Oh well, it doesn't connect to a smart home network. Think if you could be sitting at your desk, Bruno, and be like, toilet time, 5 minutes, and your toilet like seat starts warming up,
I'm
and like,
sure I could find one.
yeah,
I'm
like,
sure. But like, this is saying like auto opening and closing, so it's gonna open when you get there. It says it warms the heated seat. It's got a remote, so maybe I just have the remote here. Just boom, get ready. I'm coming.
as well as I want a bidet.
I don't see an issue with them.
I want one.
I've never used one though, but I don't see an issue with them.
Yes,
I definitely want one that's heated, I think, though.
I do.
Like,
I want a heated bathroom floor. I do want
that'd be
that
nice. That would be nice.
because I also live on the ground floor in this apartment building, so everything's even colder just in general. Bougie bathtub.
$16,000 bathtub?
I don't even know what it does. It just looks like an ice cube.
It's an overflowing bathtub that fills from the bottom.
Oh wait, it's always pouring out?
I mean, like,
Oh.
so it fills from the bottom and it overflows over the sides.
Never mind then. Sign me up for this shit. That's like a hot tub but also a bath.
Yeah, I mean, probably. There are a lot of fancy hot tub, jacuzzi, jet bathtubs out there.
Hmm. Give me the $16,000 bathtub.
It's very expensive though.
I like this one. This one next one. Keurig for ice cream. I don't it's probably expensive as hell, but like I like it.
Yeah,
Pop in oh, is it yogurt? No, that's ice cream. The one's
they're
yogurt. I
saying
think
ice
frozen yogurt.
cream or margaritas or I
Oh
don't
my god,
know.
think if you could just pop.
Ice cream, frozen coffee, frozen yogurt, ice cream, frozen yogurt. I don't think I need this.
Why don't you need this?
Why I can just buy a tub of ice cream.
Yeah, but you could have like instant made soft serve.
I guess
Yes.
I
I
could.
like this one. I don't want it, but I like it.
It's probably stupid expensive, both to buy and to keep going. Like I bet you that's a $2 pod at least.
50 pounds. Holy shit, this
Yeah,
thing
the
is
thing's
heavy.
a behemoth.
Holy shit. Hmm. This last one's stupid. It's a smart.
$3,000. This exists already, and it's not $3,000.
You telling me you don't want to spend $3,000 on your doggy door?
No. Why does
Yes.
my dog door need a video stream?
So you know someone breaks in. Like, what if it's the neighbor's dog?
It's supposedly it doesn't happen.
What if it's my attack panda? Oh, if a robot apocalypse happening, I'm training attack pandas.
This is for those really
Or
bougie
not attack,
people, bro. You
raccoons.
gotta understand, they don't need it to make sense. They will buy everything they can that sounds fancy on their
I guess. Dude.
ISP provided router that supports like 10 wireless devices and wonder why everything sucks when they have like 80 Internet of Things connected.
I guess, dude.
All just like open to the internet. Man, this one was shit this year, did. I want. Whatever happened to phase cooling for PCs? Wasn't that
It's
released
already
like
out.
what?
Costs $300 for the cooler.
Where?
Look up like EK Water Blocks has one, Cooler Master has one. It's tech cooling. That phase cooler is also out in production as well.
For sale. Phase cooler. Cooler master.
Phase change.
It just sounds too
It's
complicated to be
thick.
realistic.
They reduced its thickness, but it's still thick.
Well, like I'm sure they had to have it be so big. They can't just like make
Yeah.
it nothing.
Well, they reduced its size by like 50%. A tech cooler costs $350 from like EK, and it puts out 200 watts of heat so you have to cool the cooler as it cools your CPU. But it
Oh,
lets you do
good.
sub-ambient cooling.
Can I get a link for this thing? Because I'm not finding whatever I'm supposed to be finding. Like,
Was there a name brand? Do you know?
It is not name brand.
what?
It's the thermosiphon.
Thermosiphon?
What in the hell?
Ice
I
Giant.
think. I don't believe you anymore.
What in the hell?
This is a face.
Mm-hmm.
No
Where's
pump,
the?
no water.
I guess I didn't realize. I think I've seen this before now, but I didn't realize what it was. I thought this was just a big ass like.
Air cooler.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of is in a sense, but it's also
So,
not.
is it like more efficient? Is it better? Is that what the deal is?
It's better than a 280 mil water cooler, I believe.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Like
It
LTT
is
did a
kind
video.
of bulky, but that's pretty
I
good.
remember this video. I just didn't. I guess I didn't pay attention
It's
enough to what I
supposed
was
to come
actually
with
watching.
Noctua fans, I believe, as well.
Hmm. I wanted the phase change that was like you actually got to see like the liquid like being evaporated. I want a block. Hmm.
Indeed.
Okay.
Too fancy for you.
Fancy. What do I want next year at CES? I want chairs that I want a chair that like
I don't
I
want
want a
any
gaming.
techie chairs because I don't want power cords on my chair.
I do. I want
And
a
I don't
heated
want
game.
them to be like, here's how they'll do techie chairs in 5 years. Okay, you ready? They're gonna sell a chair with a chair floor mat thing that has power that runs
Yep.
through the floor mat. And that way you don't have
Yep.
cables on the floor. The wheels like pick it up with like QI charging or some shit.
Yep. Sounds
Like
great.
that's
You
gonna
just
be like
invented the
5
next
years.
chair.
And your feet are gonna feel like they're being zapped because your feet are just gonna be on this giant QI charger the whole time.
If you sit on it for more than 4 hours, when you stand up and step off of it,
They give you a rubber
whack!
block for your feet, and they're like, just don't go on it barefoot.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I want gaming chairs with with like coolers built into them. Keep me cool. I want like some like bowling lane style like fans to like cool my to like de sweat my hands. I
That
want
doesn't sound like the worst idea.
I want a little like joystick so I can roll around like like a fat person at Walmart.
This reminds me of, is it Up? What's the movie that they're all on the ship or something in the chairs?
Oh, that's like Wally.
Ah, it's Wally. That's right. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking in my head now.
Damn, Bruno. This next story is something we just talked about.
We always talk about things. I even
Forgotten
mentioned it
password
Oh
already.
yeah, this
scans.
dude, he has 2 tries left. That
That's
sucks.
I've saw this somewhere. This is crazy.
Man, I don't know the full story. I just know that the abridged story is there's this guy that has a wallet that I think I only had so many times to like get in before I don't know if it deletes itself or like permanently locks
It
or I don't know.
permanently encrypts the drive.
I think I read that this man, way back in the heyday, did some promotion or had a friend that did promotion of Bitcoin or something. And he was given 7,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah, and he
And
put it on a
s- it,
secured hard drive and
and it
forgot the password.
sat in a physical wallet, like a hard drive wallet, and he doesn't have the password. And he has two
He said
tries.
he said he would stay up all night thinking about it, go to give it a try, it would fail, and he would just keep falling into, like, more and more panic.
Yeah.
Like we talked about like it's 242 million
Yeah.
550 or 46,164 dollars in Bitcoin that's never gonna get touched
Yeah.
because he is
Like,
not getting this.
I mean, if
So
he waits long enough, it'll probably be or, like, be hackable.
yeah, but still, like
Yeah, but
this is
then that's
just
like
like
everybody is the problem.
this
Like,
is
you'd have
just
to
like
pay
the
big money for it to get hacked, but, I mean, with how much is in there?
um
So like what's the market cap of Bitcoin? Is that in Bitcoin? I think so. So 7,000 of this 18 million is just gone. Probably. But the
yeah.
question is how many of those happen? How many people have
Probably a
10
lot, and
Bitcoin
probably a lot
chilling in a
don't wanna
wallet
admit
somewhere?
everything.
Yeah, so much. It's like such a weird thing. It's just like it and more. It's gonna get lost more and more just from it being used more and more, and it's just always gonna go down in the supply.
Oh, we hit 30? I didn't realize we hit 30. Holy shit.
30
Yeah,
what?
like it
30
price
grand for
drops.
Bitcoin?
Like, down or up?
Like
Like
Bitcoin
Down, it
was
was
1.5.
30,000.
Yeah, I saw that, and it's back up to, like, what, 36, 37?
Yeah, 37.
But it just
Or
right off the top of it hitting 40, and people are like, "To the moon!"
they're
Right
always
off the
gonna say
top
that.
of
Like,
it hitting
GameStop was supposed to go
42.
to the moon today too, and then it dropped 30% and leveled out.
It's crazy.
Man, if you're
But
gonna
this,
get
My biggest
Bitcoin, remember what?
I want to be the type of people that can just put up $800,000 and be like, "I'm fine without this money for a year or 2." Like, or to just have the money to put up like that. Like, I want that kind of
I don't
money.
think I would be that kind of person.
I wouldn't put the money up, but I would love to have enough money that I could be like, "Yeah, here's
Oh,
800,000,
sure.
you can go without it."
Yeah.
I'm not saying I would put it in stocks, I'm just saying wouldn't that be fun to
Yeah, it'd be fantastic.
like, "Oh, no, my computer crashed playing this game, time to build a new one." Man, I would build
Would
so
you
many
still
PCs.
build your own computer if you had that much money?
I really enjoy
Okay.
it,
Hey, that's
and,
a fair point. That's fine.
like, even with the money I make now, I almost bought a mini ITX PC for a home theater PC. I decided not to because I couldn't justify the price, and a lot of me wanted to build it just to build it, not even to use it. I wanted to buy the
Yeah.
parts and make it just to make it. I really enjoy that, but that is not an economical, smart thing to do.
No, not at all. But I understand it, at least.
Like, that is how
Um,
I go broke.
so this was like 6 years ago now, but Fidelity? I don't know. I know Fidelity is a financial thing of some point, but I don't know exactly
Yeah,
what they are.
I think they
Did
do everything.
they like reviewed what like which investors did best and like what the common denominator about them was? The best investors of like what they could find were people that died.
Or
It was like
forgot
people that
that
die.
something was there.
They just
Yeah,
like
just letting it sit instead of micromanaging stuff. Like the problem is you see the people that micromanage and you're like, man, I want to do that. That's a lot of money.
you only ever see like the people that work out though.
That's the thing. You don't see the people. Well, I mean, unless you're on Wall Street bets, but
Yeah, lost. We're down 500K, boys. It's gonna be all right. Gonna go get some tendies. It's
but
like,
that's
what are you
I
like
put a
talking
lien
about?
on the house for 50K. It's
the
gone.
people that. Oh, yeah, some of those people can't afford to put that money up, but the people who do and are like, yeah, I can afford losing that money. It's like, what do you do for a living, and can I take your job?
Can I
I
work for
hate
you?
those people. They're like, oh yeah, gonna go get some tendies because I feel bad about my like negative thousands. 'Cause I dumped everything into like I don't know, like Staples. Thought Staples was the next big thing.
Staples to the moon.
The ability to waste like my salary in a year just on like a fucking whim of the day appalls me.
You know what else appalls me, Nick?
What?
Amazon and their shipping.
Is it still offer delivery?
Let me refresh it.
Bruno's on a no drive list.
I
Apparently,
couldn't.
now it says
Oh,
running late. Oh boy.
Wonder
oops.
why.
And what sucks is there's no compensation. It's just deal with it. That's
We're
what I.
very sorry your delivery is late. Most late packages arrive in a day. If you have not received your package by the 16th, you may come back here the next day for a refund or replacement.
What really stinks though is it's a refund and they cancel the shipment. Like it's lost, but we can still cancel it. How? Or like my brother's gift I got him for Christmas and how it took over a month to arrive because it just sat in a UPS distribution center for 2 weeks
Yep.
or USPS distribution center. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I get you guys are busy, but give me an option to pick it up. Like it's been there 2 weeks.
Mine, it came from New Jersey, went to Philly, left Philly supposedly for delivery, and then went back to Philly. So, I knew it was going to be a shit show, but I wanted it. I ordered a hard drive. The server needs more space. I need more space. Maybe this flickering will
The
stop if we put more space in it.
no, I don't think that's how that works. Um, yeah, I think after Bruno tried to trap the Amazon truck in his driveway, they put him in the
Look,
only
that
like
guy was an idiot for doing what he did to drive like that.
no,
He
it was your fault.
no, I even plowed the driveway.
You deceived him.
I could have gotten out of my driveway with my truck in two-wheel drive, guaranteed. And you know what my tires look like. You
Yeah,
harp
no,
on me like every other week about that.
I haven't done it in a while, but like at this point, I think you're just driving on rims.
I just don't drive very often.
I'm in the same boat.
I don't see
Like
cords
my
yet.
car upkeep has taken a hit from COVID because I put like 100 miles on it a month.
100 miles. Damn. I had 70 cents off gas for my giant rewards, and I was pretty pogged about
God,
that. I think it carried over for a month for no reason, so I had that going for me.
it's nice. Cover all the going to get
Hmm.
groceries for the entire couple months.
Did spend a lot on groceries though.
I was gonna say, yeah, you have been eating good.
No, I don't eat. I just like suck air.
Um, so
Taking a
you know
DIT diet.
how did diet? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
What?
You know how I was
What?
having those internet troubles the other night?
Yeah,
The
I
FBI.
you left us.
I put an uptime robot on my network, and it emails me now if I lose network.
What time is or like how does it work? Is it just constantly pinging or like
It
pings every 10 seconds?
it every 5 minutes
Five
My
5 minutes.
router has a thing I can
for
do that.
free.
That if it ever loses internet, it sends me an email saying, "Hey, internet connection dropped at
I
X
might be
time,
able to do that too.
regained at this time." Like it only works when it's back online.
That's all I wanted. I didn't get,
Yeah.
So wait, which one? What are you using, Bruno?
I found Uptime. I'll show you. I don't want to show them. I found Uptime Robot. I had to have a port open, but since I
Hmm.
host a lot of stuff, that's not an issue. Because my
See, like
my modem doesn't respond to pings.
my router is Synology, and it has like a pretty nice OS in
Yeah,
it,
yeah. I was gonna say Synology does some good stuff.
and it has like its own. I don't even want to say bot, just its own little thing running in it.
Do you know of any commercial ones for this DIT? Like
What do you mean?
commercial like level stuff? Like if I wanted to set up like I don't know a Pi or like on a random computer to have one of these running.
You wouldn't use a Pi, you would just get a firewall that does it.
Mm, yeah, but I feel like it doesn't work. I never
Oh,
get
it
notified
does.
when our fucking network goes down.
Dude, you wanna know how much my stuff fucking yells at me when it goes down? The server will go
So
down at 2 AM, and it'll just say, "Server down, server down, server down," and it'll repeat every 15 minutes until we fix it, unless we mute the error.
I think you have to do it from the outside in a enterprise setting because
That's how ours is it
they want to
pings
know
the
right
other
away.
devices.
You want to
Yeah,
ping
like,
your send like wherever you want to know about, so that if it
Hmm.
goes down, you're notified whether you're there or not.
how do you remote
Yeah,
into your servers, Nick? RDP, or do you have a software-based solution?
RDP. But these are
Through
for like the
Okay.
VPN or
plants.
not?
These are for like the remote locations. Like
I'm
Oh,
technically not allowed to say on the podcast what we used, but I can tell you off stream.
basically,
stream.
because I think some of the places their ISPs are absolute dog shit. So like they might have a connection to us, but sometimes like
Yeah, so basically you want to be the service that I'm using right now.
yeah,
You want to do the pinging. I feel
just be like,
like you
hey,
could
can you
make
talk?
something happen, but
Hey, can you talk to them? Hey, can you talk to them? Hey, can you talk to them?
yeah, I don't know.
Because I get complaints like I don't know randomly. I need it for fax lines. That's what the biggest thing I need for our fax lines up. But that's just because I hate fax. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Um, forgotten password. This thing. Man, oh, okay. We don't have to talk about the political side of this, but I think that the tech side of this is kind of interesting. Like the Parlor app went from being like I guess it was number one. I don't. That's what this article headline saying. I don't believe
What was it
whatever.
really?
I
It
don't
hit
think.
artificial growth and shot it up to number 1 on stuff. Like, it hit because of everything that happened politically, it shot up 300% over 2 days. Like, 300% per day for 2 days. So it had, like, artificial growth. It was real people, but they were going there because of political reasons and stuff.
But like I would say it's the first like app in like maybe not history, but or maybe kind of history. It was the first like universally banned app. I feel like
It got
you
shunned
can't
pretty
get it.
good. It
You
reminded
can't
me
There's
of
been
host.
others, I think.
And it was like public then, because like
yeah.
basically you can't host it on the world's like biggest web service provider.
Yeah. It reminds me of like what Pirate Bay had to go through. And I saw an article about how the founder of Pirate Bay thought it was bad at how easily they fell.
Yeah, he's like, I used to switch servers every goddamn week, get on my
Because they
level
did.
scrubs.
They had to.
Yeah.
Not only server, they like, oh, can't go in the Swiss anymore. Like,
And
he was
the problem with
jumping countries.
self-hosting, all it takes is the ISP to be like, no, no, no.
And like
Come and cut your
Amazon
actual
kicked them
copper.
off of AWS.
Yeah, I know. Like that's big. Well, what annoys me is Amazon will do that, but they won't get rid of like spam call bots and
Yeah.
spam email servers. Like, get that stuff out of there. Like that stuff
Um,
annoys me to no end. That that's all going through AWS and stuff because it's so easy to spin up a free Linux server. Is the problem.
Yeah.
You can make free Linux servers that have 500 megs of RAM and like a 2 gig hard drive.
And that's plenty to do a lot on Linux in that kind of situation.
For an email system too, that's just sending out email blast and you don't care if it dies.
Yep. And I'm sure they have an image that they can just shoot up and that's it.
Mhm.
And it's done. Easy.
And here's the thing, a Linux server can then go and multiply and get other free Linux servers and push
Yeah.
out and install. That's why the stuff is so difficult to fight against those because it's all artificial anymore. Like there's no person hacking. It's just a bot running other bots.
see, this is why I'm fighting in the robot war.
I support you. Let me know. If you find some robots to clap some cheeks with Mosins, I'm in.
Can't find another goddamn Mosin. I did find one, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I trust the site to buy it on.
Mm,
I know I don't trust it, but like, it is. It's like based
go
in
easy.
Florida.
You'll be okay. You'll find one. I'm sure of it.
It's just because it's Florida. Was it Joom.com? No. Gunbroker. Gunbroker is like an auction site, and I feel like they go up so fucking high for no reason because it's an auction site.
Yeah.
Etsy. No, I'm not getting my gun off Etsy.
What do you mean? It can be like bejeweled and stuff for you.
Give me a second. This is what the sport.
While you're
Oh,
doing that,
I found the
oh, no,
short.
okay.
I found a short barrel Mosin
Yeah.
at some point. Yeah. So I did learn that like a Mosin firing pin was very common for a lot of like guns.
Okay. Probably
'Cause
very abundant.
well, like at the show I was at this weekend, there were so many like guns I thought were Mosins from afar because I was like, oh, that looks like the
Oh, yeah.
um. I'm getting a copy of this. Like, here's a picture of like that firing pin looks distinct, especially from the backside. Where's that like round um
Yeah.
part? Like you can find this firing pin on other guns.
Yeah. It's probably like there were so many Mosins being made that people were like, hey, that'll work. Let's just toss that in this and call it something else.
Yes.
So they probably just, they're using it on everything.
So this is the site I found it on. I just don't know how I feel about this site. Like it's a good
Yeah,
price for it.
I don't know.
It is a hex,
I can't tell you. I'm not sure.
I think. It's hex. At least the one picture makes it look like it's hex. Yes.
Wouldn't it be like right here somewhere that it should be hex?
I don't know. Like this picture doesn't, but if you go to like another picture, like if you go to the one underneath it. No, the one underneath that one.
This one or the one to the left?
Yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't look hex. I guess it's just rounded. Yeah, so this is the later Mosin.
Yeah. Gotcha.
This is the one I want to put in the Archangel. So like, I'm sitting here like,
Yeah.
woo! I don't know. Maybe I'll get the SMP Sport too. But what's it fucking matter anymore? They're all just paperweights when you can't buy ammo.
Yeah. Yep, for real.
Sorry, Dit lives in New York. Don't know, understand gun talk up there.
I just got my registration for my car, and it reminded me that I have to go get my what do they call it in Pennsylvania? I always forget because it's different. My license to carry a
Inspection?
firearm. I have to renew it this year.
Gotcha. There's like a lot of like, I know everyone's like buying up guns, but there's like nothing in stock. Like
I know.
of anything. Like shotguns.
Well, like,
Shotguns and like anything 22.
yeah. I feel like a lot of people caused self-induced panic.
Yes.
And were like, hey, I need shit. And just panicked, bought stuff. Like, look at what happened to toilet paper.
I still don't understand why people needed that much.
They didn't, but they panicked.
How much are you pooping?
So, I don't know.
Get a Mosin off AliExpress.
That sounds like a great idea.
It'll show up and it'll be like a toy Mosin that's like 2 inches in length.
Please. Give me.
AliExpress is good for some stuff, but
Sure, but don't need
other
it in
stuff,
a hurry.
it's just as bad as Wish.com though with a lot of it.
Yeah. I feel like for electronic components, it's an okay place. I could be wrong though. I don't know. This I'm like just clicking and it's bad.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Mosin shirt on. Men's cotton t-shirt. Mosin Nugget. Like, is there... Can I... I don't want to buy one off AliExpress, but is there Mosin t-shirts?
Sure.
Why do you say Ollie?
Ollie? What is
Allie.
it? Allie?
AliExpress. It's an A.
All starts with an A too, and it's all...
There you go, Nick. You could be the Mosin operator.
Dude, I want.
God. What are some of these shirts?
I would double check to make sure there's no hate symbols on these shirts though too.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna stop that. You're probably...
No, I'm saying like the people who get like tattoos and then like they join the NFL and people are like, this was something from the 1620s that no one knows about. I'm not trying to be political.
No, I understand.
Stuff.
Damn, Dit. Why are you getting so political?
Okay. Damn, Dituzen.
I like Russia. Soviet Russia was cool.
Okay, Nick.
You like their cars, their guns?
Yeah,
Are you a vodka drinker?
For them. I don't think I don't think I like the intensive vodka that they. I don't know if I've ever had pure potato vodka.
Never had the Russian good stuff?
I think all my vodka I've had was wheat based.
You've never had potato vodka?
I don't know. I don't think any of the brands I drink vodka wise were like potato based. I think all the ones I drank were like.
Have you ever had like Absolute or anything?
I thought Absolute was wheat based.
Pretty sure it's potato.
Is it? I thought it was wheat. Vodka, wheat, or potato.
Watch it be
What's the-
both and not help the cause.
Oh, get you a bottle of Russian Standard.
This is Wikipedia, so I take
This
it with
is
all
fine
things.
wine and good spirits, aka Pennsylvania's liquor store.
Oh no, there's the
Oh, and it's
uh
the big bottle too.
no, there's a no uh there's a cheaper one. There's a cheaper one made in Kentucky. It's sold at this one, but it's like a it's sold in PA liquor stores, and I cannot think for the life of me what it is, but it's like it's made in Kentucky. Kentucky vodka.
Oh,
Oh
that's
God.
not great.
Kentucky vodka. What is it called? It comes in a plastic container. I know that for a fact. It's the cheapest shit you can. I'll have to find it sometime.
I find it appalling that Russia isn't on this list.
Look at the list of vodka I sent. Absolute's white or winter wheat.
Winter wheat.
Is it absolute? Is that an L in there? Did I misread?
Yeah, there's no
Yeah,
absolute
yeah, so that's wheat.
Swedish.
Svedka. I've had Svedka. That's winter wheat.
Oh, the sugar beet vodka.
I feel like what other ones have I had?
Probably like some kind of grain.
I can't think of anything. Amsterdam. Which one's Amsterdam? Where's Amsterdam? Amsterdam.
Not on there.
Isn't Amsterdam a vodka?
I think so, yeah. Isn't it New
Amsterdam
Amsterdam?
vodka. Yeah, New Amsterdam. Oh, was it new? Is that on that list? No.
Oh,
What is?
God.
I'm looking it up. State California. Blah blah blah. Tell me. It's not telling me.
I don't know. They've got gluten-free vodka. Does that work for you?
That is potato vodka.
Is it?
I thought
Tends to be.
potatoes were gluten.
Don't think potato or gluten is in potatoes. It's starch. Don't think starches have gluten.
That's the wrong search, Bruno.
The finest quality corn.
Corn is also a starch.
Corn vodka.
PA can make a lot of that.
So yeah, I really don't think I've had a potato vodka. But there seems to be like every popular like name brand vodka is like some probably like easy to produce wheat or corn.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Potatoes
only
a lot
the
of work.
finest corn, though, Nick.
Sometimes you do like mental gymnastics that like
But
I feel
they
like you
said
disagree
only
with.
the finest corn. How is that easily produced?
Was he here for the bag of corn special?
No, he would not have been.
All right, Dit. How much does a 100-pound bag of corn cost?
$5.
100-pound bag of corn?
We're talking about feed corn or like people corn?
Feed corn. Crack
Oh,
corn.
5 to 20.
That's a big spread. I mean, you're
So
right.
I think I'm thinking of something different than you are. How big is the bag?
100 pounds.
That's bigger than what I'm thinking of the small ones that you can like hold over your shoulder. Not like small, but like
I can put it on my
shoulder
shoulder, but
deer
it's
size.
like
100
I-
pounds.
$20, 520 somewhere in there.
I
Depends
know
where you
I
buy
have
it
a
from.
picture somewhere, but
I know it's
Wasn't
dirt
it like
cheap
16?
because it's the crap corn.
it was like
It was like 6.
the first one was 16, the second one was like 12.
But that's what I'm saying. It's somewhere in that range. Depends where you buy it from. Like
Yeah,
if you buy it directly
well,
from a farmer, then you're getting it for no profit.
I
You can
bought
probably
it
get it for, like,
from the feed mill, the place to buy it from.
I know, but were they
See-
collecting a profit on it or no?
They're a company, they make money, yes.
Yeah, so
did-
I'm saying like if you buy from a farmer who's growing corn, he's like, yeah, your friend here's the corn for no
No, it
profit.
was from a feed mill, the place that
Well, no, but I'm saying like that's how
does-
you get the $5 if you were doing like the
sure.
no
Yes.
profit.
see,
So I was
I put
right.
actually effort into my thought.
What do you mean,
went
Nick?
fucking crazy.
Nick, I sold the stuff.
I put effort into this shit, did.
I sold the stuff. That was my summer job.
Nick
I
took
found like
me through algebraic equations to get to corn somehow.
I took prepackaged Walmart ears of corn that people eat down into feed dried like shit corn.
No, it's the shit corn that grows on the side of the road.
Yeah, I did. I took that off. That was a third.
We divided by numbers to get to the price.
I like multiplied what like normal people corn
What
100
I
pound
find
is, and
stupid is 1 ear corn's like $1.
I know, and I did that like times a lot of dollars. Like
I think we multiplied by a third twice. We took a third of a third.
yeah,
Somehow that was the equation we got to.
because somehow I justified to myself after you took the first third, you had to think about the second third. I was still like $10 over.
Yeah, you forgot the bulk discount for 100
I
pounds.
forgot
That's
the
what it
bulk
was.
discount. That's what it was.
There's
Like, I
my
know-
picture of corn.
It's called beet corn, isn't it? Not feed corn.
I don't know what it's called. It's probably
I
like,
said I wanted a bag of corn, and they gave me a bag of corn.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's a
Is that
5-gallon
not-
bucket.
Is that not normal? To like see those?
I mean, you tell me. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I grew up in PA too.
I
Nick,
know
have you seen those before?
because
an
I
outlet?
deal with
Yeah,
them.
I've seen outlets before.
sometimes. Not like that. That might. That's. I could run my pasta. But no, I couldn't. It's the wrong one.
What do you need
mean-
beet corn for, Bruno?
I was feeding deer.
Deer.
Oh. I was
Deer
gonna say
will
you weren't
fuck-
trying to make popcorn, were you? I don't think it would come out that good.
I think it'd come out great. Super starchy. I think feed corn's pretty like really starchy.
I think beet corn's
I don't
dried
know.
out.
It
It's the
is, but-
shit corn from the side of the roads. Like all the corn you see on the side of the road is all that. Like that's not the corn that you eat at home.
No, none of us like. Very few corn in PAs like eat corn.
Well, I know,
It
but
all
I'm
gets
saying
turned into that or ethanol.
yeah, but I'm saying a lot of the corn that you eat would never be on the side of the road unless it's a really, really small farmer.
Or no,
Yeah.
all of our corn comes from like Kansas, so even if it's by like the side of the road, it's a road that like 4 people
Not
in
if
their
you go to the
lifetime
farmers
travels.
markets, and the farmers markets are like selling their corn.
Yeah, around
The
me I could
earliest-
buy corn.
Lancaster
like-
gets their corn a lot earlier than Luzerne does, and we would import corn from the Amish because they would have it like a month before us.
I mean, yeah, we do have like fresh corn, but like if a majority of like the corn you're gonna go get to your like grocery store and stuff is gonna be coming from like
Oh
the
yeah,
corn
Walmart and
capital.
stuff, but I'm saying the farmers that sell the corn. That's the fields you would see around you is the farmers that are in your area.
Yeah. Man, I want to go to a good farmer's market again. I want to get some whoopie pies. I think I'm out of my stock.
The farmer's market near me makes really good fried chicken. Like the best fried chicken I've ever had. It makes me want some. I get hungry for it
The
every now and then.
farmers market I worked for made awful everything. Like, here's what they would do, okay? They were like, "Oh yeah, we have the best hoagies in the area." They would buy their hoagies from a bakery and they would get like their day old buns. They would then slap butter on the top and bottom roll, use American cheese for every sandwich, and then just grab random meats and put them on the sandwiches and
What the
pre-make them. You
hell is
couldn't
that?
get them to order. They would pre-make all of them. And if you didn't get them when they were pre-made, you didn't get any for the day.
Ugh, that's not good. Doesn't sound good.
American cheese and butter, and then random meats.
No.
You wanted ham? Oh, well, they don't have a ham one today.
Screw
You
you.
you want
You
turkey
get
and roast?
you get half turkey, half fucking salami.
They would make straight bologna sandwiches, and I'm like, because it was all up to the employees what they would want to make. And some
Yeah.
of the employees were like, "Yeah, I love bologna," and they would just make like 5 bologna sandwiches knowing they wouldn't sell, and they could buy them for like a buck at the end of the day, so they wouldn't like be thrown in the trash. And I'm just like, "Why? Why?" Like when I would make them, I would make all ham and turkey because you know what? If I got to take some home, I'm taking home the ham and turkey ones. Oh, but we would do the lettuce and tomato fresh cut for you. We wouldn't fresh cut the meats though. It took too much time to clean between the meats and the veggies, so we
I
would only cut
guess.
veggies for you. That was the most annoying thing. Someone would be like, "Yeah, I want tomato." So you have to grab a tomato from like the floor, bring it to the cutting machine, turn it on, slice up the tomato real quick, give like put the tomato on it or give it to them and like wrapped up because they wouldn't want it on the tomato. And then you would throw out the rest of the tomato because you just cut up half a tomato for a sandwich.
Sounds
I
about
want
right.
W-
some I want some jarred I want some like jarred peaches and pears.
Why do people like jarred food?
Because it stays good.
Soaks in its own goodness for a while and gets more good.
Eh, eh,
Eh.
eh.
Sounds like you go to the wrong place.
Some like homemade
Making
beef sticks
bologna sandwiches.
with like grandma's super
I
spice
I would
recipe.
make the bologna sandwiches. Bologna to me is the weirdest pink meat paste in the world.
See, I like Lebanon
Oh,
bologna, but that's a different kind of bologna.
that's completely different, Bruno.
I
That's more of a
look,
sausage.
I know it is. I'm saying I like
I'm
that
talking
kind of
about
bologna.
your I'm talking about your bright pink,
No,
just when it's cut, it
screw
is
that
a
shit.
bland color, bland
No,
tasting
I don't want
meat
it.
mixture.
I don't
Because
want it.
notice they don't say beef or like pork bologna, it's just bologna.
What?
Like bologna's the stuff that couldn't even get put in the hot dog.
What's up, Nick?
And
I'm trying to think of like what I used to eat as a kid in Pittsburgh. It was like some brunch. It was like this like meat paste thing.
spam.
No,
Meat paste thing.
I like how
I guess it was
Nick's
more
the
of like a
would
meat
eat meat
spread.
paste. Like a fancy meat spread or a struggle bus meat spread. Dude, Lebanon bologna is so good.
I know, like, I don't know
It's
how to
so sweet
describe this to
too.
people. Like, I don't know what to
It's a
tell them
salami.
this is.
It's a salami. It's a sweet salami.
No, it isn't.
It's well, no, that's a way to think of it though, is a sweet salami.
Maybe.
Like technically it is bologna, but it's seasoned and stuff.
I don't. It's
Oh,
good though.
It's sweet.
the
It's a sweet meat.
Yeah, it is.
it's this word. I don't know how to pronounce this word.
I have never had Lebanon bologna cut that thick though. That seems a little annoying with the casing on it.
Oh, that's yeah. I don't know about that, but What is this? The Braunschweiger.
Yeah.
I'll take a stat. Braunschweiger.
Did you have like your crudité board or whatever? Whatever those meat and cheese platters are.
I don't know. It's like the best way I can describe it. It's not like yes. It's like
It's a pork liver sausage, sometimes called liverwurst.
So you had liverwurst.
It's probably like a variation of.
German.
Okay.
Liverwurst.
Yeah. My
don't know
grandmother
if
would
it's
probably love it.
Hirschweg, Germany.
I know. I haven't had it in like years, but like
Have you guys ever heard of mortadella?
yes.
Yes.
My
Huh.
grandmother loves it.
I
It's
can't stand it.
it's pretty much bologna with shit cut up into it.
The
Like-
cashews or pistachios or whatever they put in.
Yeah. It's like pistachios, pepper,
And it's so weird how
globs of fat.
random it is too. Like you get some parts where there's nothing and you're like, this is awful.
But
This
like,
is just
and
pizza.
why do you put pistachios in it?
To make it fancy, bro. You have to remember this is old meats. Like this
I
is
know,
old
I
meats.
know.
And they'd be like, we gotta fancy it up.
We're gonna
Pistachio.
add fat, pepper,
eight
you know what?
pistachios.
pistachios. And you want to be
Eight.
special?
Eight
Put
of
some berries in it. Like,
I've heard of it.
crazy.
I've never wanted to try it in my life.
No.
One thing
Not
that
at all.
I started to get back into because I haven't had it in years and I grew up with it was just like a cheese spread and crackers. And my favorite
Yeah, I
cheese
haven't had
is
it
a
in a long
port
time.
wine cheese. Let me find it real quick. Like this stuff, I go nuts for.
Are you talking like the soft, spreadable kind of dip? That like it's
Merck's,
cheese.
Merck's port wine cheese spread.
Hmm. Ooh, a Lebanon bologna sandwich on some rye bread, Bruno.
This stuff is ingrained in my
Yeah.
brain because I've had it so much as a kid, and it's like pink inside because of the like port wine stain on the cheese and stuff. Dude, it is. I never had it on a burger, but I just like spread it on like some Ritz.
Yeah,
That stuff hits home.
interesting.
I've never used it for the recipes they're showing.
Yeah,
That stuff hits home.
Well, we're at 137. You got anything else for this week?
let me do my reoccurring anime that Bruno has watched in the past week. Okay, we
Okay.
got some bangers this week, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Demon Slayer. It's a
Good.
high 9. It was very good, I thought. I think Dit just recently finished it. What did you think about it?
I thought it was really good. It ended weird. The last 3 episodes that you left off, and I decided to hesitate, were just
Yeah.
kind of empty. Like I
Yeah.
understood what they were doing. They were setting up for the next season, but
Yeah.
the season ender was 4 episodes or so of just no, like 5 episodes of just slow story.
Yeah, I know what episode the season ended on, and it was. Don't get
Then
me wrong, it was a
they-
great episode, but there was
They
like
did, but then they did
after.
transition for like 5 episodes, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay. I
And
could care
looking back
less.
at it, this first season was all backstory. Like,
Yeah, it was setting up, but like
yeah,
it ended so slow compared to the rest of the show.
sure, yes. I'm very excited for more though. What else did I finish? Steins Gate, 10 out of 10. It gives me huge Cowboy Bebop vibes of being like
Is
a classic that a lot of people loved.
isn't it Stein's semicolon gate?
Yes, it's Steins semicolon Gate. You are correct.
I
If
think
you search
did
Steins
sometime.
Gate, it's fine though. Yeah, it took me a little bit. It's one of those that the start is a little slow. So keep at it. But holy shit. It was a good show. And I mean, we're like almost kind of done with Girls in Panzer, and it's something.
I joined
It's gonna
in
be a
2
10 out of
episodes
10 for
before
me.
the end.
Like, it's worth watching. It's one of those. It's a weird anime, but it's funny, and we got some great moments out of it.
It's
Great
short and
moment.
sweet. Like,
Yeah, but you don't know the backstory though, did
you don't
because
expect, but see, like, for me, I don't expect too much of it already, and, you
yeah,
know,
but
it's just it's
we have so many movies like packed up, ready to go.
yeah, I don't know how it has 6 films coming out.
No, it already has, like,
It's like
2
8.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
2
but still,
out
like,
plus
how it has as many films out and planned, it's just like
because they're not making any TV show like, they're not making any more, like, TV episodes, they're only gonna make movies.
they're making movies. Yeah,
which is just a
which
lot of
for
TV
this
shows
show,
without breaks.
I think it could work for this show.
Yeah, I'd rather, like, a movie length episode I'd rather a
It's like
movie
instead of
length
watching an hour, which is 3 episodes, it's like have a movie.
yeah, in an hour they do 3 episodes in one battle. So, like,
That's
just
what I
do a
mean. Like
movie battle.
it feels good. It feels like it's
Yes.
okay.
I'm all in this show. Like, I'm on the train. Choo choo.
I'm on the tank, dude. Let's do it.
Panza.
Girls in the Panzer. Yeah, those are the ones that were like finished recently. Also, Steins Gate. I only watched the first season. I still have the rest to watch, but first season was 10 out of 10, and it can be a completed story if you want it to be. It's one of those like you have options kind of shows.
Yep.
Like smack off the last 3 episodes and watch this other one and then keep going.
Gotcha.
That's all I have, I think.
That's all
I
you
don't have
have?
anything
You got
else.
anything else, Dit?
I still want Bruno to watch JoJo.
I will have to try again. It just
I'll
it
watch it
didn't
with
happen. I understand. I got 8 episodes in and it just didn't do anything for me.
it. It is really bad at the start, but there's so many episodes. As soon as it picks up, I was addicted. I was like, more.
I'm looking at my lists and there's too much though is the problem that I have.
I'll watch it with you. Like, what do you have lined up right now?
I've got like 30 shows in a list to watch. It's just like bang. Like I have Devilman Crybaby to continue. I have Death Note to continue. That were
You
just
haven't
like
watched Death Note?
nope, never seen it.
Oh, do that.
I'm trying. I got distracted with different shows though cuz I didn't feel like finishing them.
I put JoJo as my. I want to say it's number 2 all time I've watched. SAO being number 1. Like SAO is still making me cry as I'm rewatching it, and I don't know why. I just uncontrollably cry watching it.
It's all
JoJo,
that,
I had the most laughs with JoJo.
yeah.
Sword Art Online. I'm only 12 episodes in, Bruno, and I've cried like 4 times.
the nostalgia
Again,
hitting too
I already
hard.
know what's happening, and I still cry. It's cringy at times, but it hits hard.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
Well, that's all we have for this week's episode of Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.